What's up, Tiger Nation? Steve Leslie, YSNLive.com, your home for the Springfield Tigers all season long. Week number 12, or playoff round number 2, whichever one you prefer. The Tigers advance with a big win last week over Sullivan Black River, 35-6. This week, they will host Toronto. We will talk about that game later on with Coach Guerrero. First of all, I want to give a shout-out to everyone here at the Tigers table. Jackie, their amazing staff, and the girls do a great job to take care of Noah and myself each and every week at the Tigers table. Come on down. Friday night, it's the last home game of the year. I promise you, I've said that before. But the Tigers, this will be the last one these seniors will get to play at Tiger Stadium. Come on down to the Tigers table, enjoy a great meal, and head on over to Tiger Stadium Friday night. If you can't make it, check the game out on YSNLive.com. We will have all our playoff team games Friday night. You can get them all for just $9.99. So thanks for the help and support from all our great fans at YSN. But Senior Player Profile Playoff Edition, I've had this young man on before. A round of applause. Welcome back, Isaac LaMorticella. Thanks for joining me again.
Thank you.
All right, so the gang's all here. I love, first of all, the little bro shirt. I love it. That young man's got a great role model to look up.
Thank you.
Let's go back to Friday night. For a senior to play a playoff game at home, it means a lot. Mm-hmm. Take me back for you guys as seniors when you're going out knowing this is what you work for 4 years. Not every team gets to play a home playoff game, Isaac. You guys do. Talk about the feeling and what that meant.
You know, it felt really good, like, going into that game, like, we knew, like, it's now, like, survive in advance. Like, just some teams, you know, they may be turning their stuff in that next Monday, and, like, we obviously don't want that for our team. We want to go as far as we possibly could, so we just had that mentality going in there and just got things done.
Same energy, I'm sure. This group has been energized all season long. I love that you said survive in advance, because that's it. Like, it doesn't matter if you win by 1, if you win by 30, who you've played all year, who they've played. It's 4 quarters of football, and you guys come out and get another win at your home stadium, and you get to do it again. To play at home, a good Toronto team coming up this week. Got to be the same things for you guys. Take care of business, handle things day by day, do those types of things. What are some of the things that you think this team can continue to improve on and will be key for a win this week?
I say our special teams and just our penalties.
Penalties, okay.
Yeah.
So special teams and penalties are always a work in progress. Noah will have the call with C.J. Strouds on Friday night. I will be in Southern Illinois, but I will be checking them out on YSN, no doubt. Anything change for you guys, like going in preparation-wise? I know Coach Guerrero's done this a long time. He does a great job, goes through things week by week. Anything change for you individually? You kind of stay the same, or you're wearing the same socks? Do you wear the same shirt under the pads? Any superstitions?
Yeah, I kind of wear the same shirt pretty much every week, and the same wrist tape, what I write on my wrist and stuff like that.
What are you writing on the wrist nowadays?
Just I write my grandpa's birth date, and then a cross on the other side.
That's fantastic. Make sure you take care of that when you get to Tiger Stadium Friday night. Families here again, a very great support system. All of them are here. They're at every game. I don't think athletes realize how lucky they are to have families that we see every week at games, but man, to play 2 home playoff games, not many schools get to do that. Not many teams get to play 2 playoff games at home. Mick, thanks. I appreciate that. He's my voice of reason right there. Mick, you got to love him. But I think, and I've said this to a lot of you guys before, you'll appreciate a lot that you've done all year when you graduate, when you go to graduation parties, all those things you'll talk about. But man, my advice would be to embrace every second that you could embrace, because this is the last time you play at Tiger Stadium. You do not want to walk off that field with any doubts, with any ill things happening. So I know you guys will be ready. Do you talk about that as a senior group, knowing this is it, but we're going to hopefully win this football game in advance next week?
We do a lot actually.
Okay.
I think we all understand like what it takes now to
Sure,
you know
do.
just like move on and just
Yeah,
get
it
prepared.
takes Isaac. That's a great. It takes a lot to move on, and again, we go back to it all the time. Their schedule prepares you to go on each and every week.
Yeah.
Early in the week, have you had a chance to see any tape or anything on Toronto?
Yeah.
Big football
we did.
team, good football team, talented, good schedule. They're 8-3. They play a good schedule, so it'll be a good football game. Some of the things you noticed about them.
The quarterback, he can put it in the air pretty well.
So you like that from a defensive back standpoint.
Yeah.
I'm sure you like that. Talented, good size.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go defense first. I said it again. What do we have? Man, we gave up 6 points. What are we doing? Like, I'm expecting Goosey's there. Kuboff, come on. We'll throw Goosey this week. How's that sound? No, defensively, again, I think that you're one of those back-end guys. I think the back end, you guys have grown up an awful lot throughout the season. You can make big plays. I have to ask you, so you look at them as a throwing team, but I go back and look to Mineral Ridge throws the football, Lowville throws the football. So this is something that's prepared you guys for this contest. I think the secondary is really good. I really do. I talk about you guys as a group, and what do you guys maybe go through or talk about during a game, a play situation before the snap?
It's just read your keys and just stay focused. Like, listen to the call, get lined up, and just play football.
Yeah, and that's what you guys have been doing, no doubt. I have to give the shout-out to the big boys up front. Those front four do a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback for you guys, and that helps the secondary, no doubt. It's one of the better secondaries in our area, no doubt. Offensively, I talk about it a lot. I think that, again, another great game running the football, but I think that I go back to, Braden and the ability to throw the football a little bit. You as a wide receiver with Carson, who will come on here in a little bit, that has to give you guys confidence to know now that you don't have to run the football all the time to have success. You could throw it. And I still don't think we've seen our best football game from this offense. And I still think that it's out there, some things that could be had. Talk about some of the things you'd like to see this offense do.
We always like to, Dante's a great back. I mean, he's really good, but it's always nice to, get the ball in the air and
absolutely
just really see what we can do.
All right, so offense or defense for you? Which one you preferring as you head down the playoff stretch?
Defense.
Defense?
Yeah.
I like that because defense, remember, wins championships with Isaac LaMorticella. They will host Toronto Friday night. We'll have the game for you on YSN. If you cannot make it, if you can make it, come on down, have a great meal here at the Tigers table and head on over to Tiger Stadium. If you can't make it, listen to my boy Noah and CJ on the call, as I will be doing when I get off that plane and bus. I will be checking out the Tigers, no doubt, and hopefully they advance into the following round. This is the quarterfinals. Next week, if we win, they will advance to the regional semifinals. There's 8 teams left in the region. Only one team will make the trip out to the state semifinal. Family. Still important, obviously. I'm sure. I want to see your reaction to this. I think they think about it more than you think about it. The end, the finality of it all, that's for them to do because that's what good support systems do. Because I say this all the time. There can only be one team that, in the long run, takes their pads off and celebrates. It doesn't matter if you lose in the first round. It doesn't matter where you lose. But do you lean on their support?
Absolutely.
So tell me, now, after a game, what goes on in the family? The little one's got to be ready for. Well, no, I say my boy can eat some noodles there. I did before.
Yeah,
but,
he's.
Tell me about your family after a game. What goes on?
We just talk about the goods and bads and things that me personally I can improve on, and me and my dad sometimes watch film, maybe like that next morning.
Absolutely.
After, but. Yeah.
Again, cherish those moments. Congrats to you guys also. Man, I can't believe I've said it for every week. Well, we'll play at home again. We'll get another home game. We'll get to do this. Well, this is it. But I can tell you that this is a football team that's confident. This is a football team that I think is talented. And I think it's a football team that can win a state championship. And I continue to say those things each and every week for guys like you and the rest of this senior class. I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck. Friday night, I will be thinking about you watching it for sure. But for you guys, embrace it, man. You get to be a senior one time in life. You get to play. And you've gotten a chance now 3 weeks in a row to have senior night, a home game. There would be no other better way for this senior group to cap off their senior season, continuing on with the great home win Friday night against Toronto. Best of luck. Round of applause for this young man, Isaac LaMorticella. Best of luck and go have some fun.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.